Hi. So I ride a motorcycle here in Kenya for a few reasons. One, I take Uber. Uber is really cheap here, but my gym's kind of far from my place. 15 minutes on the motorcycle. Having that same ride would be about 30 to 40 minutes in the Uber, or longer depending on traffic. Because traffic, they have traffic lights here, but few, and and then you know people don't really obey those either. One, two. If you drive a decent car, you're going to get stopped. There's police at most of the turn circles, and they just pull you over, and they'll check your paperwork out, or they might say you did something illegal. You can sit there and argue with them if you want, but they mess around and write you a court ticket or take you to the police station. When you get to court or the police station, they're all in on it, unfortunately. So you're gonna end up, paying, maybe 15,000 shillings versus just giving the cop 500 shillings. So I would advise, if you're gonna drive here, keep 500 shilling in your dashboard. When they pull you over, just hand it to them and be on your way. Now, I used to ride a motorcycle in the States, so I have some experience here. It's a little scary. Like the first 2 weeks I got my bike trying to ride here, it was terrifying, quite honestly. I have these bags on either side, and they got scars from matatus. They just push me, so you gotta watch out for them. I learned that lesson soon. That's like when you're in jammed up traffic, they don't care. They're gonna move you out the way. But once you get used to that, it's you just got to be really, really defensive riding here, because they will do the unexpected at any given time. So yeah, well, what you don't want to do is end up in a courtroom with Kenyans. Like I say, give the cop 500 shilling, which is $3.80, $4, and be on your way. I know it takes a lot to be bribed and to give up your money, but it is so much easier to just handle that if you're going to drive here. And like I say, you don't. I don't think the costs outweigh the benefits having a car versus catching Uber, because Ubers are really, really cheap. But again, you'll sit in traffic. You got to be somewhere, especially on a Friday evening. You need to leave 2 hours early to get there. So trust me. So but if you bold enough to get a scooter or a motorcycle, it is so much easier to get around. I don't sit in traffic because you can go around anyway. Just follow the other bikes, and they have some somewhat bike lanes. They really need to put bike lanes in place, because a lot of people use them for business here, called bodas, and they deliver. Man, I'm telling you, they will deliver you a couch on the motorcycle, refrigerator. I don't know how they do it, but they get it done. But anyway, just saying, come to Kenya, rent a car, you get pulled over, 500 shilling, be on your way. Don't even argue the point. And yes, they can legally get in the back of your car, and they will, which can, might scare you a little bit. But I looked it up, it is legal. On a motorcycle, they try to pull me over a couple times. I just wave and keep going, because it's not like they got a police car there to chase me down. Sometimes you got to watch out for police motorcycle. If I see them, I haven't been stopped and seen one of them. But yeah, I'm just like, I wave, man. I'm not stopping for y'all. Give y'all no money. But anyway, that's driving in Kenya.